The movie starts with our protagonist Juwita, a plus-sized girl juggling various part-time jobs to support her sickly father. She plays the role of a phone sex operator at night to satisfy the wild fantasies of men online. Interestingly, during the day, she works as a background singer for a music label. She is the voice of Eva, a famous singer and model with millions of fans. One day, during Eva's concert, Juwita gets so engrossed in singing and dancing backstage that she ends up tripping on a wire. This affects Eva's performance on the front stage because she only lip-syncs to the songs. But before anyone can notice, Juwita quickly gets up and continues singing. After the concert, Eva reprimands the poor girl for attempting to undermine her performance. She even calls her names and talks condescendingly. Juwita can only apologize and accept her mistake. However, the production manager, Andre, is impressed by her performance, which lightens up her mood. It is revealed that Juwita has had a long-standing crush on him. Andre is appreciative of her work and even hugs her as a gesture of gratitude. This makes Juwita extremely happy as it is the first time Andre has come so close to her. Later, while having dinner with her best friend Yara, she keeps mentioning his name. However, Yara believes that Andre has many girls, especially models like Eva, lined up for him. She suggests that Juwita not take his friendly gestures as a positive signal from him. Hearing her words, Juwita recalls an incident at college when she had liked the school hunk. He had pretended to like her just so he could take advantage of her. His positive signals were merely a tactic to get her to do his project. With this realization, Juwita becomes upset and starts ordering more food. This annoys the waiter and he makes fun of her appetite. But Yara cannot stand his rude remarks, so she defends her best friend. While returning home, the girls get a matching tattoo on their backs to symbolize their strong and compassionate friendship. The next after work, Andre offers to drop Juwita home. She excitedly accepts and even gets invited to his birthday celebration party. During the ride, they chat about work and their personal lives. They soon come across a quiet neighborhood, and Juwita asks Andre to drop her off here. She lies to him that she's staying at a friend's place tonight when in reality she's visiting her father at a mental hospital. After she leaves, Andre realizes that she mistakenly left her diary in his car. In the meantime, Juwita greets her father warmly and talks about her day. It is revealed that he became mentally ill and depressed after her mother's passing. Whenever Juwita visits him, he feels as if his wife has returned because he always mistakes her for her mother. However, Juwita doesn't mind this at all. She instead hugs him and reveals that she has now fulfilled her dream of becoming a singer. The next morning, Juwita finds a box of gifts left behind by someone. It's a gorgeous red dress with a card on it, instructing her to wear it that night at Andre's birthday party. Assuming that he is the sender, she excitedly shares it with Yara. Her friend finds the situation odd but doesn't say much because Juwita seems thrilled. That night, Juwita goes to meet Andre at his birthday celebration. Wearing the gorgeous dress, she approaches him and thanks him for the gift. However, Andre seems to have no idea about it. Just then, Eva arrives at the scene, wearing the same dress. She looks exceptionally stunning and all the public eyes are set on her. It turns out Eva was the one who sent the dress to Juwita to intentionally body shame her. This leaves our poor girl heartbroken and embarrassed, prompting her to run away in tears. In the aftermath of this public humiliation, Andre becomes furious and accuses Eva of childish behavior. She still shows no remorse and suggests they fire Juwita. But Andre defends her, saying she has talent even though she isn't as good looking as others. Unfortunately, Juwita overhears their conversation and misinterprets that Andre is talking bad about her. Deeply saddened, she returns home and decides to commit the unthinkable. But just then, she hears an incoming call from a plastic surgeon, who is her regular client. Seeing his name pop on her laptop, Juwita has something in her mind. The following day, she visits the doctor's clinic and decides to fix her body. The surgeon informs her that the procedure will take a long time and the cost is very expensive. However, he quickly offers her a discount when Juwita reveals a secret. She is the phone sex operator he has been chatting with for a while now. After scheduling an appointment to transform herself into a beautiful woman, Juwita goes to visit her father at the hospital. She tells him that she will be away for a while and promises to take care of him after she returns. The scene then shifts to the operation day, where Juwita goes through a series of extensive procedures. Once it's over, the doctor informs her that the healing process will take a long time. As a result, Juwita disappears without informing anyone, leaving her best friend confused and worried. Eva and Andre are also forced to cancel many shows, and halt the recording of an upcoming album. When Eva cannot bear it any longer, she decides to look for Juwita herself. She arrives at her apartment but doesn't find anyone there. Upon further inspection, she discovers a photograph of Juwita with her father along with a hospital document. This makes her suspect that Juwita has gone to the hospital to meet her dad. Fast forward to 3 months later, Juwita has completed her transformation and looks utterly different. She has now changed into a stunning woman that meets society's standards. During a ride to the mall, she gets into a minor accident with a young man. Juwita quickly exits the car and offers to repair the damaged part. Fortunately, the young man is so spellbound by her beauty that he decides to lower his voice. A cop then arrives at the scene to resolve the issue, however, he too becomes mesmerized by her. Although Juwita doesn't have any serious charges, the officer insists on going to the station to settle the matter financially. She shows her ID, which features her old appearance, but the officers refuse to believe she is the same person. Juwita then calls her best friend to help her out. However, even Yara doesn't recognize her until she spots the matching tattoo on her back. They then confirm the ID and finally settle the issue. Having reunited with her friend after so long, Juwita explains why she had to undergo the surgery and how it has helped her straighten out her life. Shortly after, Yara's boyfriend, John, arrives at the scene and warmly greets her. He asks who the beautiful girl is, and Yara lies that it's her new friend, Angel. She also hides the fact that she has undergone surgery. Juwita likes the name, so she decides to call herself Angel from now on. Meanwhile, John, who is a medical officer by profession, brings Yara weight loss medication as usual. It turns out he wants her to be slimmer than she already is. When he excuses himself for a call, Juwita persuades her friend not to take the medication. She stresses that the pills contain harmful substances that may be damaging to Yara's already fit body. The latter agrees at first, but when her boyfriend arrives, she reluctantly takes the medicine to impress him. In the meantime, Andre's production house is on the lookout for a new talent as Eva's background singer. Juwita decides to audition for the role so that she can kickstart her career. Much to her surprise, Andre absolutely loves her voice. He is so impressed that he agrees to promote Angel as the main performer instead of a background singer. Soon, Juwita launches her debut song that captivates the hearts and souls of music lovers all around Indonesia. But her popularity becomes a concern for Eva, who struggles to launch her second album. Filled with jealousy, she becomes determined to find Juwita, the only person who can help resume her singing. In the next scene, Eva visits Juwita's father at the hospital and attempts to talk him into revealing his daughter's location. However, the old man remains mute during the entire conversation. This further enrages Eva, prompting her to storm off from there. Meanwhile, Juwita is engrossed in recording her second song with Andre's company. At one time, he encourages her to perform genuinely from the heart. He then shows a video of a plus-sized Juwita who had auditioned for the role of a backup singer a long time ago. He tells Angel that she should perform like the girl in the video, displaying emotion in her true self. Looking at her former self, Juwita realizes that Andre was accepting of her appearance before she had undergone surgery. This makes her feel horrible, as she is hiding her true identity from him. The next day, Juwita decides to reveal the truth to Andre. During dinner, she indirectly asks about his opinion on plastic surgeries. He responds that he likes people who are accepting of their true selves rather than transforming themselves to become someone else. He advocates for authenticity over altering one's appearance. Upon hearing this, Juwita becomes deeply confused. She reflects on her conversations with her father, recalling how she believed that having good looks would lead to a better life. However, she struggles to understand the standards imposed by society. She then decides against revealing the truth because she is afraid that Andre might not forgive her. The next day, as Juwita prepares to make her live television debut, she suddenly gets a call from the hospital. It turns out that Yara has been admitted due to complications from weight loss medication. Prioritizing her friend's health, she rushes to the hospital, where she learns from the doctor that they narrowly saved Yara's life. Juwita gets really upset about all the harmful medications out there and wonders why they even exist. She then confronts John, condemning his role in pressuring Yara to attain perfection at any cost. Juwita becomes so furious that when she performs later, she unleashes all her emotions and delivers an incredible performance. That evening, Andre and Juwita celebrate their success together at his place. While they chat, he gets a call and excuses himself outside. As Juwita waits for him to return, she starts to feel bored and sketches small drawings on the napkin. By the time Andre returns, she is sound asleep on the sofa. Just then, he sees the drawings and finds something amiss. He then retrieves Juwita's diary from his closet and shockingly finds that the drawings match. This finally makes him realize that Juwita and Angel are the same person. A few days later, Juwita hosts a party to celebrate the launch of her first album. Just when everything is going well, Eva shows up and announces that a fan wishes to meet Angel. He is none other than her old father. It turns out that Eva had been doing a little digging of her own that led her to discover the truth about Juwita's disappearance. Upon seeing her mentally unstable father in public, Juwita refuses to acknowledge him and ignores his kind gestures. This prompts Yara to escort him away from there. After a while, Juwita feels guilty and decides to come clean about her identity with Andre. But much to her surprise, he reveals that he's already aware of the Angel stunt. He expresses his disappointment that she lied to him all this time. However, Juwita defends her decision to undergo surgery, asserting her right to pursue her own happiness and fulfillment. She reminds him of his previous remarks about her appearance which broke her down completely. She also reflects on everyone's desire to improve their lives, highlighting the common human aspiration for betterment. A few days later, Juwita headlines her first concert and ends up delivering an outstanding performance. But the envious Eva is still desperate to ruin her career. During the intermission, she brings Juwita's father on stage, shocking the entire crowd. They start gossiping that the singer Angel is an imposter. This sends our girl into a state of panic, but then she gathers her courage and reveals her true identity. She confesses that her real name is not Angel but Juwita. She opens up about her struggles, how her appearance overshadowed her talent, and how she was always relegated to a backup singer. Despite her efforts, she never received the recognition she deserved. Juwita also talks about her father's condition and how they have been struggling after her mother's passing. She then expresses her longing for love and acceptance, her desire to perform for people and the sacrifices she made for her dream. As her old performance video plays, the audience rallies behind her and shows their support. The final scene of the movie shows Juwita signing autographs for her excited fans after becoming a successful singer in Indonesia. She and Andre have also sorted out their misunderstanding and are now dating each other. Thanks for watching. If you want more exciting and movie review content like this, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for first-hand updates. Keep hustling, stay smart, and we'll see you in the next video.